On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me.
Oh my god, so beautiful. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to day number 3 of my 12 days to Christmas. So I am posting every single day from now until Christmas Eve, so make sure to join the Samily so you never miss a video. By the way, don't mind my messy kitchen. We filmed a bunch of snacks. I guess I should have filmed the intro first when it was all clean, but that's not real life. So recently I did my I Ate Like Khloe Kardashian video, and I told you guys that that video had a ton of vegetables and that I've gotten, I'm about to burp. And I mentioned to you guys I've gotten really good at spicing up vegetables and making them taste really good, and fruit as well. I thought that I would kind of compile some of my favorite ones and put that in today's video. And they kind of have like a nice holiday flair to them. Lots of red, green, cinnamon, nutmeg, and a great substitute if you're going to be, you know, on the couch or in bed watching, you know, cheesy Christmas movies. These are a better alternative to chips and candy and all that kind of stuff. So I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching. Let's get started. Also, I just want to show you guys my outfit today because I think it's perfect for the holidays. So the shoes are from Chinese Laundry. I got these on Black Friday. They have a nice heel and a little tie in the back. The skirt is from American Apparel, and the sweater is from Forever 21, and it's from my most recent haul video. Okay, so first up we have these warm cinnamon banana rounds. They are so good. You know, when you want a snack that's warm and comforting, these are perfect, and they taste like caramel and brown sugar, and we didn't use any of those things. So the first thing is you want to take 2 bananas and just slice them into rounds. Then you want to add in a little bit of cinnamon. So I'm not even using any measuring equipment. What am I even talking about? I just put a little on my spoon like this and just pour it in. Oh, I guess I did a little more. A little bit of nutmeg. I wouldn't do too much nutmeg. It's just, I mean, that's a personal preference of mine. I just like a little bit, but you definitely want to add some, but just make sure it's less than the cinnamon. And then you're going to be going, come on, Sam. Then you're going to be going in with sugar. So I'm using Truvia. It's a 0-calorie sugar. You can use any kind of sugar you want. You want to do 2 tablespoons. Mix that around, and that's it. Then you want to grab a pan and a little bit of coconut oil. The reason why I want to use coconut oil on my pan and not olive oil or something like that is you want this to taste nice and sweet, and the coconut oil just adds to that. And I'm just using low to medium heat. Then you want to pour in your nanners. Get those all in there. I'm surprised I did this nice and smooth and they didn't go all over the place. Then you just want to go and grab your mixture, and you're just going to do one side at first. So save some of the mixture, don't use all of it. And you're basically just going to let them sit on the heat for about 2 to 3 minutes. Then I'm just flipping all of the bananas, and then you want to add more mixture on this side and let those sit 2 to 3 minutes, and then you will be all done. And then this is how mine looked when they were done. These are seriously so good. I ate 2 of the ugly ones, the ones that were like connected to the stem, and they are so good. It tastes like caramel and like brown sugar. Although tomato toast, perfect for Christmas time, red and green. For this recipe, you will need a handful of cherry tomatoes and a half of avocado. And I'm using toasted sesame seed Ezekiel bread. Ezekiel bread is not only low carb, but it's also a complete protein. So it's not bad for you. It's really good stuff. I would highly recommend it. And it's much healthier than regular bread. So I'm just squeezing out my avocado. Yes, very fancy the way I do it. And I'm just spreading it all over my toast. And then I'm going in with the cherry tomatoes. I did cut them in half off camera. I just think they come out better. They're easier to eat. Wow, look at the colors, so good. Okay, so now I'm going in with my beloved garlic salt. I can't eat anything without garlic salt, but you could top it with whatever you want. Salt and pepper works as well. And then I'm going in with red chili pepper. These are my favorite. I use these in so many different videos. I personally like spicy food. If you don't like spicy food though, I would skip this step. And that's it. This is honestly one of the easiest and healthy meals I have ever made. Ooh, that has some Christmas feels to it. Red and green. It matches my sweater. Okay, next up is green bean chips dipped in avocado ranch. So first, just preheat your oven to 450, and then you want to line your baking pan with parchment paper. You definitely want to use parchment paper for this, just because when you're peeling it off, it's gonna make it that much easier. I know I don't use this in a lot of my videos. I don't take advantage of parchment paper, but for this technique, I want you guys to use it. So now you just want to line up 3 bowls. This is also how you make breaded chicken, so once you get this technique down, you could do it with really anything. So the first bowl you're going to be putting in flour, just regular white flour, and then the last bowl we're going to be putting in breadcrumbs. Now this is optional, but I do like to season my breadcrumbs. I'm using a Cajun seasoning. You can also use salt and pepper, really anything you want. And then I'm going back in with those same red chili pepper flakes that I used in the last snack. Literally everything is red and green. I love it. And then we're going in with 1 egg, and you just want to beat it in a separate bowl and then just pour it in the middle. So I'm using green beans, and you just want to wash them. You can use as many as you want. You can also trim them, but I like them long because I do like dipping them. So this is going to be my wet hand, the one holding the green bean, and then the other hand is my dry hand. You'll see why you need a wet hand and a dry hand. So the first thing is you put it in flour. Now, flour, I guess, isn't like the best for you, but as you can see, you barely use anything. It's just like a tiny bit. Then you're going to be dipping the green bean in the egg, and then you just want to let it hold there for a second and let any extra egg drip off, and then you put it in the breadcrumbs, and you just make sure it's all nice and dipped. I'm picking it up just to show you, but obviously when you're doing it at home, you don't have to pick up the bowl. And then when you are all done, you're just going to put it on the parchment paper. So I'm gonna do one more with you guys so you get the hang of it. So first you dip it in the flour, then the egg, and let any extra egg drip off. I actually made chicken the same night that I filmed this with this exact same technique. Then get it all nice and in there with the breadcrumbs, and then that's it, and then you just lay it on the parchment paper. So this is how mine looks. So I'm going to be putting this in the oven for 13 minutes. Now ovens may vary, so you might want to check from 12 to 15 minutes just until they're slightly browned, kind of like chips. And this is how mine looked when they were done. This is the ranch that I'm using. It's made with avocado oil. And now I'm just gonna go over all of the green beans with a little bit more Cajun seasoning. How good did these look? You'll never need to eat regular chips again. They taste so good dipped in ranch, but you can get creative and dip them in anything. This is a perfect and healthy Netflix and chill snack. Last but not least, we are making a sweet and salty chip, perfect for your period. We're making apple chips. So the first thing you want to do is preheat your oven to 320 degrees, and then you want to take a red or green apple, and you want to just thinly slice them as thin as you can. Some of mine don't come out super thin, but honestly it's okay, they still come out really good. And then I personally like to cut them in half. I've seen a lot of recipes where people just keep them in thin circles and then they look like chips. So whatever you want to do, and then you just want to line them on parchment paper just like we did with the green beans. So then I'm going in with pink Himalayan salt. I know I mentioned this to you guys all the time, but pink salt is much healthier for you than white salt. You can look up all the benefits of pink Himalayan salt. There is honestly so many, but honestly I think it even tastes better too. It's much saltier. And then you want to go in with a little bit of cinnamon and a little bit of nutmeg as well. Just a warning, these take a long time to bake. You're going to bake them on one side for 45 minutes. Then you're going to take them out and you're going to flip them, and then you're going to bake them again for 45 minutes. So they do take some time. They're perfect in between studying or on a day that you are going to be in the kitchen for a while meal prepping. That way you can keep an eye on them, but they come out so good. It's totally worth the wait. Oh my god, these are so good. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in tomorrow's video. I'm never gonna get used to saying that. Like, I'm gonna see you in tomorrow's video because I feel like I never get to say that. So I love you guys so much. I'll see you in tomorrow's video and have a wonderful day. Bye.